Dear viewers, tsunamis are among the most devastating natural disasters on Earth. The destruction they leave behind is beyond imagination, not only claiming countless lives but also destroying ecosystems, infrastructure, and entire economies. Most tsunamis are triggered by undersea earthquakes, volcanic eruptions, or underwater landslides. Throughout history, several tsunamis have left an indelible mark on humanity due to their immense scale and catastrophic power. Today, let's take a look back at the top 10 most terrifying tsunamis in history. Number 10, the Aleutian Islands Tsunami, 1946. On April 10, 1946, a massive earthquake measuring 8.6 on the Richter scale struck the Aleutian Islands in Alaska. This powerful quake triggered a devastating tsunami. Waves reaching up to 42 meters slammed into Unimak Island, completely destroying the Scotch Cap lighthouse and killing all 5 people stationed there. The tsunami then raced across the Pacific Ocean at speeds of nearly 500 miles per hour, striking Hawaii and killing more than 160 people, while wiping out numerous coastal villages. Direct economic losses were estimated at $2.5 million. As a result of this tragedy, the Pacific Tsunami Warning Center was established in 1949 to help prevent similar disasters in the future. Number 9, the Hoi Tsunami, 1707. In 1707, during Japan's Edo period, a powerful earthquake estimated at 8.6 magnitude struck the Hoi region on October 28. The quake generated a destructive tsunami with waves reaching 10 meters, sweeping away coastal villages and causing severe human and material losses. Regions such as Kyushu, Shikoku, and Honshu were heavily affected. More than 5,000 homes were completely destroyed, 29,000 hectares of farmland were flooded, and approximately 7,000 people lost their lives. Some historical landmarks were damaged beyond repair. The tsunami even impacted parts of China, and some researchers believe this event increased pressure on Mount Fuji, leading to its eruption 49 days later. Number 8, the Sanriku Tsunami, 1896. On June 15, 1896, an offshore earthquake measuring 8.5 magnitude occurred near Sanriku, Japan. Because the initial shaking was relatively weak, many residents paid little attention. However, about 30 minutes later, massive tsunami waves, some reaching 38 meters, crashed into northeastern Japan. Entire coastal villages were wiped out, and more than 22,000 people were killed. Geological studies later revealed that Sanriku lies along the Pacific Ring of Fire, an area prone to powerful earthquakes. Despite this, nuclear power plants were built along the coast. In 2011, another earthquake in this region led directly to the Fukushima nuclear disaster, sparking global controversy over nuclear wastewater discharge into the ocean. Number 7, the Unzen Tsunami, 1792. On May 21, 1792, Mount Unzen in Kyushu, Japan, erupted violently, triggering a massive landslide on the Shimabara Peninsula. An enormous volume of rock and soil collapsed into Ariake Bay, generating a catastrophic tsunami. Waves reaching up to 20 meters surged across the bay, devastating coastal towns and villages. Approximately 15,000 people were killed, making this one of Japan's deadliest combined volcanic and tsunami disasters. Following the tragedy, Japan strengthened its volcanic monitoring systems. In 1991, Mount Unzen erupted again, killing 43 people, including 3 volcanologists. Number 6, the Krakatoa Tsunami, 1883. The Krakatoa Tsunami remains one of the most catastrophic natural disasters in human history. It was caused by the colossal eruption of Krakatoa volcano, located between Java and Sumatra in Indonesia. The explosion released energy equivalent to 200 million tons of TNT, about 13,000 times more powerful than the atomic bomb dropped on Hiroshima. The eruption nearly obliterated the island and generated tsunami waves up to 40 meters high, submerging coastal settlements. An estimated 36,000 people lost their lives, and the waves were felt as far away as India, Sri Lanka, and southern Africa. Number 5, the Lisbon Tsunami, 1755. On November 1, 1755, during the All Saints' Day celebrations, Lisbon, Portugal, was struck by a catastrophic earthquake measuring 8.9 magnitude. The quake lasted nearly 4 minutes and claimed approximately 70,000 lives, making it one of the strongest earthquakes ever recorded in Europe. Shortly afterward, 3 massive tsunami waves, reaching heights of up to 29 meters, slammed into the coasts of Portugal, Spain, and North Africa. Lisbon was left in ruins, palaces, churches, libraries, and archives were destroyed. Fires that followed the quake further devastated the city, delivering a fatal blow to the Portuguese Empire and accelerating its decline. Number 4, the Valdivia Tsunami, 1960. On May 22, 1960, a colossal 9.5 magnitude earthquake, the strongest ever recorded, struck Valdivia, Chile. The quake triggered a devastating tsunami with waves up to 25 meters high, impacting Chile's coastline and spreading across the Pacific Ocean. The tsunami caused destruction not only in Chile but also in Hawaii, Japan, the Philippines, and New Zealand. Approximately 6,000 people were killed, over 2 million were left homeless, and economic losses reached $3.6 billion. Chile required years to recover from this unprecedented disaster. Number 3, the Tohoku Tsunami, 2011. On March 11, 2011, a 9.0 magnitude earthquake struck off the coast of Tohoku, Japan, the strongest earthquake ever recorded in the country. It triggered tsunami waves reaching an astonishing 40.5 meters. Within minutes, coastal communities were devastated. Over 95% of buildings in affected areas were destroyed or swept away, and approximately 18,000 people were killed or went missing. One of the most severe consequences was the Fukushima nuclear disaster, which released radioactive materials into the environment. Economic losses were estimated at $360 billion, reshaping global awareness of natural disaster risks. Number 2, the Lituya Bay Tsunami, 1958. On July 9, 1958, a 7.8 magnitude earthquake struck Lituya Bay, Alaska. The quake triggered a massive landslide, sending 30 million cubic meters of rock and ice plunging from a height of 914 meters into the narrow bay. This event generated the highest tsunami wave ever recorded, reaching a staggering 524 meters, taller than any building on Earth. The wave stripped entire mountainsides of trees and vegetation. Despite its immense scale, only 5 fatalities were recorded. The event remains a unique case study for scientists researching landslide-generated tsunamis. Number 1, the Indian Ocean Tsunami, 2004. On December 26, 2004, one of the deadliest natural disasters in modern history unfolded in the Indian Ocean. A 9.3 magnitude undersea earthquake struck off the west coast of Sumatra, Indonesia. Within hours, tsunami waves up to 30 meters high struck the coastlines of 14 countries, including Indonesia, Thailand, Sri Lanka, India, and even reached East Africa. The disaster claimed approximately 500,000 lives, displaced millions, and caused economic losses exceeding $100 billion. This tragedy prompted an unprecedented international relief effort and led to the development of tsunami warning systems across the Indian Ocean region. These 10 tsunamis are a powerful reminder of nature's overwhelming destructive force. Which tsunami left the deepest impression on you? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Thank you for watching, and see you again in our next video.